Thank you so much for joining us. You are just in time for TV47 at 1. My name is Peter Kamau. Let's get started. Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury John Mbadi has responded to claims raised by the opposition regarding government positions on share diversification involving Safaricom. Mbadi strongly rejected remarks made by Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, who alleged that the process was rushed and lacked adequate public participation. He maintained that the government engaged citizens and sought their views before reaching a final decision.
Question I want to ask Kalonzo, JB Muturi and the rest who are contesting this divestiture. Where have you conducted public participation? I did on behalf of the government. You sit in your houses, converse maybe with your children, and you come out and say this is not good for Kenyans. I think as you call for governance in the government, we must also call for proper governance and good governance among the opposition. The fact that you are in the opposition does not give you the latitude and express authority to be speaking without consulting the people. I have not seen any public engagement anywhere conducted by Kalonzo Musyoka and the rest to determine whether Kenyans would want divestiture of shares in Safaricom to put into a national infrastructure fund to be able to do our public infrastructure projects. They just make conclusions on their own and decide that that is what Kenyans want. I think that is irresponsible. So constitutional litigation and economic governance are not mutually exclusive. Courts have consistently held that public interest is multifaceted, encompassing fiscal stability, prudent management of public resources, investor confidence, and the government's constitutional duty to safeguard the country's economic welfare. The government's conduct throughout has been guided by these obligations, alongside full respect for constitutional oversight and judicial review. Kenya's standing as a credible investment decision rests on decades of institutional strength, legal predictability, and democratic accountability.
Elsewhere, Kenyans willing to be repatriated from South Africa have until next Tuesday to register and present themselves for vetting according to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So far, 266 Kenyans have already returned home. The government now aims to evacuate more citizens before Thursday, when the final repatriation flight from Johannesburg is scheduled to depart. Many evacuees traveling with minimal luggage say they have lost everything and see no possibility of returning.
For her, even she's not safe today because she's married by a foreigner. The kids are not safe. Though they are South Africans, they are not yet safe because they are called under my surname. They are using my surname. So it is difficult for them, even for now. I don't know what will be the next step for me and them.
Vitu ni mingi tumeacha huko kwa sababu yake. Hata hapo nilikuwa nafanyia kazi, saa hii sijui mahali huko. Sijui ama walivamia wakafuja, sijui ama walivuja nyumba. Tulikuwa na matarajio tunaweza rudi, lakini sasa vile kunakaa, wacha tu tukae kwa nchi yetu.
Nilikuwa nakaa miaka 15. Nilikuwa nikivumilia tu, lakini nilikuwa nikuhangaika tu kila wakati. Hata hii macho nilipigwa juzi, wiki iliyopita nilipigwa, sasa sioni vizuri. Nikaangalia simu, maji inatokea, sioni vizuri. Na hii miguu nilipigwa risasi 2008.
In other news, Commissioner Alutalala Mukhwana of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has warned that continued political violence could undermine the credibility and success of Kenya's 2027 general election if not addressed early. Speaking in Kitale during a two-day public dialogue forum, Mukhwana said politically motivated violence is instilling fear among voters, especially women. He accused some politicians of recruiting and financing youth to disrupt peace for political gain, warning that the trend poses a serious threat to election preparedness.
Lengo letu kuu ni kuzungumza na vijana kuhusu masuala ya mambo ya uwajibikaji kama raia wazuri wa taifa na masuala ya kushiriki uchaguzi. Viongozi wetu wa kisiasa wakome kuwa ni wenye kuwasajili vijana katika kushiriki uhuni. Kwa sababu unaposhiriki katika uhuni unavunja sheria. Na iwapo hatutaweza kusimamisha uhuni, hali ya uchaguzi haitakuwa nzuri. Wamama wataogopa kuja kupiga kura, vijana wengi watakuwa wako jela wakati wa kura kwa kushiriki uhuni, na kura kwa ujumla haitakuwa na idadi nzuri.
In other news, the Communications Authority of Kenya has assured the public that there are no plans to shut down any media house ahead of the next general election, even as it intensifies efforts to curb hate speech. Director Ngari Makindu stated that the regulator is working closely with media organizations to ensure professional, responsible and constitutional election coverage.
Measures are there as they used to be, and the Media Council of Kenya knows, the media houses know their code of conduct. So maybe what you expect to see moving to the election is a bit of vigilance. People will be more looking to make sure the community remains cohesive, the country remains together, because whether we have an election or not, we have a country to live. We have a responsibility as authority to make sure everybody toes the line, and we do our duty as stipulated in the Constitution. I want to urge our content creators to make sure you create content without being abusive, without using vulgar language. It is our business as a community. And I'm sure even as we are moving forward, they will be flagged by the relevant authorities. Let us be civil. And we encourage everybody to create content, and the space is open, but let us be as civil as we can.
Leaders in Murang'a County have opposed a proposal by schools' principals to increase school fees, arguing that the National Assembly has already allocated sufficient capitation funds. Led by Mathioya MP Edwin Mugo, a member of the Budget and Appropriations Committee, the leaders said the real problem lies in delayed disbursement of exchequer funds, not inadequate budgeting. They noted that although Parliament approved Kenya shillings 22,000 per learner, schools are not receiving the full amount on time. Speaking during the handover of a new school bus to Mioro Day Senior School, the leaders urged the Ministry of Education to ensure timely and full release of funds, saying delays are undermining the education sector.
There has been a proposal to raise school fees, which we completely disagree with the principals, because we believe we have allocated enough resources. The problem in this country is not the issue of actually of the resources. It's the issue of the release of exchequer. We put in the budget, we put, let's say, 19,000, 22,000. But now releasing the 22,000, that is where there is an issue. You find that when the year is ending, the financial year is ending, the school has only received 15,000. So there is a gap of 7,000. Yet the National Assembly has appropriated the resources. And we are very happy that that PS who was there left, because he was a hindrance to the releasing of the capitation. Now we have a new PS who we hope, because he is an educationist, PS who we hope is going to release this money timely. Because the most important sector in this country, two most important sectors, it is education and security.
Not all the money that has been released. For quite some time, we've not received the 22,000 that's supposed to be given to each and every student. We have been forced to scale down even on some expenses and the like, so that we can maintain.
Now, still on matters education, KCA University has marked 20 years of academic excellence during its 20th graduation ceremony held in Nairobi, conferring more than 2,900 graduates. Under the theme Learn, Lead, Transform, Vice-Chancellor Professor Isaiah I.C. Wakindiki urged graduates to become job creators rather than job seekers, while Chancellor Dr. Martin Oduor Otieno celebrated the institution's 2 decades of growth and impact.
So we have just launched the Korean Language Center here at KCA University with the support of His Excellency the Ambassador of the Republic of Korea to Kenya. And this particular center is to equip our faculty and students on the Korean, first the language and the extended cultural the culture of the Korean.
The Korean Language Center here, just recognizing the fact that collaboration and connectivity across the world is now a big thing. And so we expect that through this language center, we can get our students to interact with their counterparts in Korea.
Recently, there are growing interest about Korean businessmen in investing in Kenya. So I think after studying in Korean language center in KCA universities, more and more students will have career opportunities in working Korean institute and in Korean companies in the future.
Elsewhere, Energy Cabinet Secretary Opiyo Wandayi has dismissed claims by Siaya Governor James Orengo that he once rescued him from prison and played a role in his rise to parliament, describing the remarks as inappropriate amid escalating political rivalry in Siaya County. Speaking at a rally in Gunja, Wandayi said political competition in the county should not be reduced to personal score settling or individual claims of patronage. The Energy CS further revealed that he stepped aside from the 2022 gubernatorial race at the request of the late ODM leader Raila Odinga to clear the way for Orengo's successful bid for the governorship.
Nilisikia gavana wetu, sijui anasema ati yeye ndiye alitoa Wandayi kwa jela, sijui yeye ndiye alifanya Wandayi akawa mbunge wa Ugunja. Wacha niseme hivi bwana gavana, wewe bwana gavana, sikiza. Hii sio wakati wa kutueleza nani alitoa nani gerezani. Sio wakati wa kutueleza nani alifanya nani akawa mbunge. This is a matter of the destiny of a people. Hii ni jambo muhimu sana kuhusu maisha ya baadaye ya wananchi wa hapa. Kwa hivyo hatuwezi piga siasa ya potea, si ndio? Hatuwezi piga siasa ya kubahatisha. Hatuwezi piga siasa ya kubahatisha na maisha ya watu wa Siaya, si ndio? Kama ni kuhesabu wale ambao walisaidia wengine, hebu sikizeni. Kama ni kuhesabu wale walisaidia wengine kisiasa, mimi mnakumbuka ya kwamba mwaka 2022 in 2022 mimi watu wengi wa Siaya walikuwa wanataka niwe governor. Kweli urongo? Kweli urongo? Na ilikuwa tu ushawishi wa baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Yeye ndiye aliniambia nimwachie huyo Orengo, si ndio?
And residents of Mbukoni and more than 500 pupils at Mbukoni Comprehensive School will now access free internet and computer services following the completion of a modern smart library. For years, the community has struggled with limited internet access and low digital literacy, forcing residents to travel long distances to access essential government services.
We are in CBE era, whereby the learners will be guided through the use of technology to do the assignments by doing research. It will open career paths to them because through the guidance of teachers and ICT personnel, they'll also be able to be guided when choosing their career paths and career pathways, because it is one of the requirements for our grade 9 learners to do before joining the senior school.
So the community doesn't have any access to the internet or computers. So our vision was also that the community will have or will host some initiatives where they can also provide digital skills, training skills to the young people around here.
Elsewhere, private sector players have been advised to create more opportunities for young people in order to address rising unemployment, while youth are being encouraged to identify mentors to help them navigate life and career development. Partners who attended the My Steps Foundation celebration said empowering young people will help them adapt to the current job market. About 250 students have been trained through the My Steps organization, which marked 5 years of existence.
And about 250 students. We train them from TVET institutions, either diploma or degree. From year one, we started with about 30. We continued to grow to 70. Then this year we are at 60. But cumulatively, we have trained 250. Of course, those who apply are in the thousands. The challenge is we have limited space to train them. We also have limited slots of internship that are coming through from employers. So we can do more. The dream is to be able to move this from Nairobi to every county so that then we can multiply the impact. We can move the trainers to the counties and the mentors. And then organizations can also, accommodate these interns in the different counties. So far, also the number of mentors we've trained are over 100. The number of organizations that are currently supporting us are about 22.
The new skills that most employers were looking for were the soft skills. And we found that most of these interns in my STEP program didn't have that as well. So we've been partnering with them through our digital learning platform to support them in making sure at least these interns are able to bridge the skill gap they do have.
That disconnect sometimes ends up having people not understanding how the workplace works. Some people come to the office, they resign after a few days, but this In My Steps program essentially helps students really adjust into the workplace. So we have absorbed some of the In My Steps interns, and interestingly, some of them are still working for us. Some of them were absorbed on full-time employment. So definitely we have seen the advantage of it.
Let's take a short commercial break at TV47. One on the back shortly with more news. Stay with us.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m.
Good morning.
You have my rent?
Leo jioni kama tutakuwa tumelipa rent, nauza hii simu yako.
Hamna pesa. I need 3 G's to make my nails today.
Sasa hivi natuhusu aje?
Can I order now? Do you ship? Can I get blinking ones?
Mimi nilikuwa na trade. Nimewekelea kitele yangu. Kitele yangu na trade. Nikikunyuma.
Oh my God. You left me. Nitumie ni live.
Uko nje kuna Wi-Fi.
Why? Hi-Fi?
Wait, so what do we call this dish again?
I have no idea.
The
cucumbers are there specifically for my beauty routine.
Tamulini kero make a beauty product.
Na ameenda.
Tunafaa tukuwe na logo yetu. Like, si ni brand already.
We won't entertain divas. No. I'm not dealing with a man child.
Amazing. Sharpen the energy.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
My father used to tell me that our hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition. Ooh, yeah. We might fail. We will probably fail, but not for a lack of trying. So for the last time, and the first time, welcome to Connect In, the best experience in Eastern Central Africa and its environs.
Saturday at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
This is a very serious place.
I see that.
Surely. Hey, Nyumba.
This is the place.
Just for a few days.
Rule number 2.
Kwani Google inajua maisha yangu wewe?
That's my seat.
It's a chair. It was hers.
You're new here?
Yes.
You learned the rhythm.
This place is run by structure. Structure.
It is a system. Ni venye tu ni system haisikizi.
And what happens if something you haven't chosen enters your day?
I remove it.
That's not always going to be possible here.
Then you are going to have a problem.
Noted.
What are you planning?
To escape from a resort.
This is not a resort, my friend. This is a storage.
Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47.
I just want to be in the zone.
Nairobi, where the hustle never sleeps and neither do the scammers.
Link Up, we are talking about something that's affecting all of us.
We are talking trust.
We're diving into the campus life.
Stay fresh, stay safe,
Stay linked up.
Welcome back. You're watching TV47 at 1. My name is Peter Kamau. Now, Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe has issued a stern warning to individuals involved in the illegal slaughter and sale of donkey meat, directing law enforcement agencies to arrest offenders and dismantle the trade. Speaking during the Nakuru National Agricultural Show, Kagwe also called for the adoption of modern and climate-smart farming practices to strengthen food security in the country.
The Agriculture Cabinet Secretary issued a strong warning to individuals involved in the illegal slaughter and sale of donkey meat, describing the trade as a persistent and serious threat to public health.
And the reason why they must be arrested is because if two people are slaughtering a donkey, it is assumed that they cannot finish eating the donkey, the two of them, which means that they want to go and sell that meat.
Kagwe cautioned that donkey meat sold through illegal channels is often uninspected and poses significant health risks. He pledged that the government will tighten enforcement measures to bring those behind the illicit trade to justice.
It is very, very dangerous for people to slaughter animals in such circumstances, not just donkeys, under any circumstance. When you practice that, you are threatening the health of people. You are exposing people to potential catastrophic results when they eat meat that is not inspected and we don't know the source.
The CS also called on the seed companies to develop and distribute crop varieties that are resistant to diseases and drought.
You can see from the Karo stand, you can see from Egerton University, they are creating varieties that are drought resistant. And this is what we are looking for. As we look at the changing climate around the world, increasing frequency of El Nino, increasing frequency of La Nina. This is how we are going to sort out our food security.
At the same time, he encouraged young people to embrace modern farming technologies to combat food insecurity and help achieve sustainable national food sufficiency.
There are a lot of young people excited in agriculture, and we are here to really confirm that Kenya is capable of growing its own food, and we are capable of food independence.
Meanwhile, the Mount Kenya University Nakuru campus showcased its growing capacity in agricultural technology, highlighting innovative solutions aimed at advancing modern farming practices and improving agricultural productivity.
Even where we are in this particular venue, we have a demonstration farm, a few meters from here. What we do in that demonstration farm, we are able to link the university with the community. And as we link the university with the community, we are able to offer extension services. We are able to showcase some of the animal and crop production practices that currently exist.
Mike Cello, TV47.
In other news, women in the healthcare sector have launched a caucus aimed at creating a platform for networking, mentorship and professional growth as they seek to advance their careers and improve service delivery. Speaking at a dinner officiated by Public Health and Professional Standards Principal Secretary Mary Muthoni, the women were encouraged to advocate for strengthening primary healthcare, which remains critical to most communities.
What women in this room will innovate? As we launch this platform, perhaps it's also time to ask a bigger question. Can women in healthcare speak with one voice? It's a question. Can we adopt a shared advocacy agenda that transcends our individual professions?
If you're monitoring the next generation of leaders, this is your space. If you're driving a digital health transformation, this is your place. If you have ever fought for a patient's reproductive rights, then this is where you belong. Don't go looking for any other caucus. You belong here because we have all of you. You are the people who are going to advance MPDSR in your counties, in your facilities. You are the people who have the mandate and the skill to save anybody in this country.
It's time for sports news. Now, the controversy surrounding Mombasa United's promotion to the Kenya Premier League has intensified, with Football Kenya Federation officials from the coast region insisting that the club met all requirements set at the start of the season and therefore deserves a direct promotion. Speaking during a ceremony held to honor Mombasa United and Marine Queens for their successful campaigns, leaders stressed that preset rules must be respected to protect the integrity and credibility of Kenyan football.
Tulikuwa wazi, ikaonyesha kuwa 3 teams from NSL zitapanda na 3 teams from Premier League zitashuka. Hii imeshuka paka kwenye Division 1 zikagawanywa into 4 groups, ikaja paka Division 2 paka regional. Kwa hivyo haiwezekani wala haitowezekana kuwa sisi tuwa concentrate na playoff. Hakuna playoff yoyote ambayo itafanyika, na kama itafanyika playoff hakuna ligi ambayo tuweze itambua 2025 2026.
Tunaanza season yetu ya 2026-2027 tukiwa na all the 3 promoted teams from NSL in the Premier League and the bottom 3 from the previous season from the Premier League will be playing at a National Super League.
There's currently a case ambayo iko mbele ya Sports Dispute Tribunal, na sipendi kuongelea case ambayo iko kotini, lakini let me assure the fans of Mombasa ya kwamba Mombasa United will play in the Kenyan Premier League, come rain, come sunshine.
Elsewhere, defending champ
8:30 p.m.
Good morning.
You have my rent?
Leo jioni kama tutakuwa tumelipa rent, nauza hii simu yako. Hamna pesa.
I need 3 G's to make my nails today.
Sasa hivi natuhusu aje?
Can I order now? Do you ship? Can I get blinking ones?
Mimi nilikuwa na trade. Nimewekelea kitele yangu. Kitele yangu na trade. Nikikunyuma. Oh my God. He left me. Nitumie ni live.
Uko nje kuna wifi.
Why? Hi-fi? Wait, so what do we call this dish again?
I have no idea.
The
cucumbers are there specifically for my beauty routine.
Tamulini kero umeka kwa beauty product.
Na ameenda.
Tunafaa tukuwe na logo yetu. Like, si ni brand already.
We won't entertain divas.
No. I'm not dealing with a man child.
Amazing. Nishapenda hii energy.
Sundays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Saturday at 8:30 p.m.
My father used to tell me that our hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition. Ooh, yeah. We might fail. We will probably fail, but not for a lack of trying. So for the last time and the first time, welcome to Connect In, the best experience in Eastern Central Africa and its environs.
Saturday at 8:30 p.m. on TV47. Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m.
This is a very serious place.
I see that.
Surely. Hey, nyumba.
This is the place.
Just for a few days.
Rule number 2.
Kwani Google inajua maisha yangu wewe?
That's my seat.
It's a chair. It was hers.
You're new here?
Yes.
You learned the rhythm.
This place is run by structure. Structure.
It is a system. Ni venye tu ni system haisikizi.
And what happens if something you haven't chosen enters your day?
I remove it.
That's not always going to be possible here.
Then you are going to have a problem.
Noted.
What are you planning? To escape from a resort?
This is not a resort, my friend. This is a storage.
Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. on TV47.
I just want to be in the zone.
Nairobi, where the hustle never sleeps and neither do the scammers.
Link Up, we are talking about something that's affecting all of us. We are talking trust.
We're diving into the campus life.
I just want to be in the zone.
Stay fresh, stay safe,
Stay linked up.
My father used to tell me that a hotel is the home for travelers. I guess I forgot that. Recently, it's been more of a mirror of my own ambition. Ooh, yeah. We might fail. We will probably fail, but not for a lack of trying. So for the last time and the first time, welcome to Connect In, the best experience in Eastern Central Africa and its environs.
This is a very serious place.
I see that. Surely. Hey, Nyumba.
This is the place.
Just for a few days.
Rule number 2.
Kwani Google inajua maisha yangu wewe?
That's my seat.
It's a chair. It was hers.
You're new here?
Yes.
You learned the rhythm.
This place is run by structure. Structure.
It is a system. Ni venye tu ni system haisikizi.
And what happens if something you haven't chosen enters your day?
I remove it.
That's not always going to be possible here.
Then you are going to have a problem.
Noted.
What are you planning? To escape from a resort?
This is not a resort, my friend. This is a storage.
You have to be very careful. Fake money can kill business.
Na leo mko rada yangu.
Small money, kapesa kadogo, big behavior.
I only have big notes.
Alikuwa anatafuta courage.
Yaani nafaje kutengeneza kachumbari na manyanya zinakaa hivi? Ona, kiki ni kama kiwaru.
Hiyo ni tonga commitment to the lie. Amejicommit.
Ndio hiyo. Mpatie.
Unajua kama una mtu kitu, hata tu salamu ya kawaida inakaa kama reminder.
Habari yako.
And that's where we wrap up this edition of TV47 at 1. I'm excited to see Kate Kulo, DJ Regan as usual.
Yeah.
It's Saturday, so Africa Express is coming up right now, right?
Yeah.
So what do you have planned for us today?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Uh-huh.
And you know, it is the first Saturday of the month of July.
So pesa iko kwa wingi.
Vitu freshi, pesa iko sawa, yani energy all round, 360.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
How have you been?
I've been okay. Can't complain as much.
Yeah.
Last time walisema moves zangu zilikuwa a bit of kidogo. But hopefully, if you can teach me something today, we can do something together. Sindio?
Yeah, that's fine. So I don't know,
Yes.
what do you love about Africa?
What do I love about Africa?
Yeah.
Just, the motherland, it's a beautiful place to be, man. The people, the culture, the many cultures, the vast cultures that we have. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that is what we always discuss here and more. By the time we get to the end of the show,
Yes.
when it comes to Africa, Africa Express is the place to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you love about Africa?
Yeah.
What do you love about Africa?
Me.
Yes.
Authenticity.
Authenticity.
We are very authentic, you know. And then we also discussed that, you know, Africans, I think the way we were created, we can survive anywhere in this world.
Can you?
Yeah. If you
nikikupeleka Iceland saizi utasurvive.
I will survive.
Because no.
I will survive. I have to find ways and survive. I'll complain, but I have to be there. I'll have to survive.
So naambiwa mnakuwa na question of the day today.
Yeah.
Question of the day ni gani leo?
Question of the day. Iko pale. And you know, hii question of the day, which African language would you love to learn and why?
Good question. Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking
If I was to
you.
learn an African language, it'd actually be two. One is Luo.
Okay.
Yes, the other one
Why?
is why? Because I just love the Luo culture.
Okay.
Yes. And the other one is Zulu from South Africa.
Wow! Yes. Regan! Umesikia Luo?
Yes.
Regan is from that region, you know?
Please do.
So you don't, this is Zulu. So Zulu, why?
Zulu, because I'm a big fan of South African TV productions.
Okay.
So I watch a lot of them. And so yeah, that's why I'd want to learn their language.
Wow.
Yes.
So that is what we are driving today.
Yes.
To get from the audience, you know, the kind of languages, the two languages they love about Africa, and they should give us a reason. So because of that, DJ Regan, I have something for you. Toleka.
From Luo? Zoland, no?
Yeah, amekuambia 2 languages ambazo anapenda. So either you get us a Zulu song or you do, one from your area, from your region. Are you ready? Oh my goodness. I was hoping that unasema Luya. No, hurry. No, Luo na Luya, we are shemejis. So hatuko mbali mbali.
Very close to
and
each
even
other.
The culture is almost the same.
I didn't ask you which language you want to learn.
Me?
Yes.
Kikamba.
Kikamba? Why Kikamba?
When I talk about anything to do with Kambas, there are good memories that come. And I don't want to speak about them because itaharibu maneno mahali. But napenda Wakamba, they're the ones who made me know, how life is. And
so I'm going to have to leave you now. Thank you so much for watching TV47 at 1. My name is Peter Kamau. Enjoy your afternoon and, of course, enjoy the music. African Express starts right now.
Tupatie before I end. Tupe jamani. Weka. Sio hiyo sasa. Ndio hiyo.